The Child Status Protection Act is supposed to be easy, allowing the children to get the green cards with their parents because separating them would be unfathomable. But it's actually getting more and more complicated with the February memo by USCIS in 2023 changing how USCIS calculates when the date is frozen, and then in August of 2023, just a few weeks ago, changing everything again. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Department of State also issues their own form of calculation in the months to come. We just got a case approved for a 27-year-old, backdating his age all the way until he was 19 years old. His case was actually denied years ago at the consular post, and he was on an F1 student visa in the US. When these memos came out, actually before the second memo even came out, we looked at everything, we strategized, we filed the case, and we got the case approved. And it turns out this thing is so complicated that we're creating this series on the Child Status Protection Act to explain everything you need to know. The United States Immigration Services has done an amazing job in trying to explain everything on their website, but it's over 20 pages and it kind of reads like a philosophical textbook or a theory of math. So in this series, we're going to take real life examples, our clients and their circumstances that surround their life, and how we navigate them through this immigration process using the CSPA, and how we finally got their kids the green card. Just know that this area of immigration law is constantly changing. It happened twice this year and it will continue to happen in the years to come. And one thing you're gonna see is that good intention is not good enough, and that laws are implemented by people and agencies. And if the agencies themselves do not communicate and there's a bureaucracy involved, it really takes good strategy to achieve the outcome that you desire. So this is what you can expect from this series. We are going to create individual videos for individual categories. Now, you would think how to calculate a child's age should be the same across the board, but it's actually very different. And it's actually very different in practice as well. So people getting green cards through asylum and refugee status, their kid's age is calculated differently than people who are getting it through the employment base or through immediate relatives or through the investment program. And so you have to be really careful if you are a practicing immigration agent or lawyer, because if you only do family law, you're not familiar with business law or investment, their age is calculated differently. So don't think you understand CSPA if you don't usually use it in this other category. So with all that being said, we're going to create this series. The beginner of each explainer video is going to go through the basics. It's going to be arguably the same, but a little bit different because every category is different. And then we're going to get through the complex situations. We're going to do all the explainer videos for every single category, and then we will use individual success cases to talk about each one of these cases. And the last takeaway that I want anybody to have when watching this series is that don't let your guard down and think that it is extremely simple. It's a simple math equation. There's a lot of strategy and there's a lot of argumentation that can be involved. And winning and losing can mean a world of difference. It can mean a green card or no green card. It can mean family unity or family separation. So with that, let's get started.